Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Gaucho Gaming's Fall 2024 Game-a-thon. We're going to be heading into our Overwatch 2 finals. But before we start, let's just give a quick introduction of ourselves. My name is Ethan. Um, do some esports stuff here at our school, and I'm joined by Mike.
Hello,
Can you introduce
hello.
yourself? Yeah.
Hi, my name is Mike. My in-game name is me.e, and I'm
Cool.
excited to cast.
Yep. Just a quick general shout out. Thank you to our event sponsors, Avery Media, Fantech, Seasonic, Zotac Gaming, Ateo, and Genji. Thank you for providing PCs for our main stage. Genji is also going to be giving away 2 Amazon gift cards to people who fill out their student survey. The survey closes today, so fill it out while you still can. And write exclamation point Genji in the chat for that link. Yeah, and so we'll be heading into our Overwatch 2 finals pretty shortly. Excited to see what is going to be happening. I think all of these games will be streamed from our finals. Yeah, we'll be switching to the game shortly. It looks like we'll be heading into Lijiang Towers once we get into our stream. Haven't been able to see the venue in person yet, but we'll be swinging around later. Hopefully a lot of people are catching this in person live in our beautiful Corwin Pavilion. And check out all sorts of different activities like our pre-play center or the main stage where these finals will be happening, as long as, you know, Genji tables and other merch and things to buy and do. So yeah, hopefully everyone has a lot of fun there.
Also, I did not know there was a Magic the Gathering tournament thing going on here.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, but that seems like something pretty cool to play. If there's any Magic enthusiasts in the chat or in the crowd, you can go swing by, play an in-person game over the table.
Yep.
Yeah, do you play Magic?
No, I do not. The only card game I touched was Hearthstone, but that was in high school. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it does seem like we're going to be heading into the game pretty shortly.
Ooh. Okay, well, 20 seconds to head in. Excited to see what team comps they will opt into. Lijiang control point. Usually teams play Brawl on this map, so excited to see what they play. Recently, Orisa is kind of strong, if I do believe so, and Juno would be pretty strong. Yep, I guess we will see the Hidden Tortoise on Juno. So Team Blue will actually have Zarya, Cass, and it seems like Red will have to run a pretty close mirror. 12 seconds till the game starts. I guess it will... Oh, actually, Team Blue will go with the Orisa. Alright, so Orisa mirror. That's what they're doing. And I guess BAP Kiriko difference. I think BAP will be able to pump out more healing and keep the Orisa alive more, but Kiriko does have the utility and the ability to play an off angle, as the teams will head into bridge and fighting for mid control here. Speed ring used, and they will start trading, and lamp used by blue side as, or sorry, red side as blue team pushes in, but will get nothing. Oh my god, Hydra 101 with the huge kills, and red team will push in and end up probably taking the point. Oh my goodness. Nice spin, and they will clean up blue team for the team fight win, and they will have the point.
Yeah, it does seem like a lot of early action coming here. Red team is pushing up into that bridge. We do see a lot of, you know, pressure being pushed forward by the Sarisia, spinning forward, trying to block as much as blue team is trying to go around the left side of the map into the building, trying to get onto the point through that choke point on the left side of the tower. So we'll see how they're going to counter over and match that.
Yep,
we do see a little bit of a fight going on.
Yeah, the support ults are charging, and the orbital ray will be coming up soon, but the Kitsune Rush might be up sooner, but Pretz will get picked off by Makima Feet, and Kitsune Rush will come out, and they seem to lamp used, and they will be able to push on point, but the orbital ray comes out for red team, and Phoenix will get the better of Kai, and Makima Feet will, as he falls, but it seems pretty even now. Lego Dude Man with the massive picks, but Dragon Blade comes out and gets one. Orisa will go down too, and it seems like blue team will flip the point at 50%.
Big blade coming out, from the side of the Genji on the Lucy Phoenix, getting a 2k off the back of that blade, and now they're pushing forward onto the opposite side. Pretz trying to get some chip damage before this next fight breaks out, hopefully getting that noon up. So we'll just see a little bit of spray back and forth. That Genji on the left side trying to cause some issues, but nothing too much going to be happening until we see another large engagement. The ult economy right now, we do have Orbital Array still up on the side of the blue team, so that next fight going up is going to be really hard for red team to find a pick maybe if that Orbital Array is going through. As they are pushing onto the side, Orisa
Air Surge will come out, and Deadeye and the Dragon Blade will be used, and Pretz will use the Deadeye and kill Kai, and Hidden Tortoise will find the tank, and I think it's over. As blue team wins the fight pretty definitively with Orbital Ray.
Yeah, I think this really just shows kind of an overinvestment on the support utility ultimates. In that first initial fight where they used both the Orbital Ray and the window from BAP, just kind of made it so that they have no other utility supports to help fight. And so they don't really have anything to counter that blue team Orbital Ray with, and so you see there they just kind of take that fight.
Yeah, blue team is cycling ult pretty well. 30% left on the Kitsune, but Orbital Ray will be coming up for Stanby soon, but a Bowl of Dog will get picked off as red team pushes onto site. They would need to have to give off a little space, but it seems like it's a pretty definitive win for red team as Makima Feet on the Orisa.
Yeah, we're just seeing a lot of back and forth. It seems like each team is kind of winning one fight, taking like 20% on the point, and then giving it right back over to the other team. And so we'll just see, kind of seems like we'll be a little bit of a rat race to see. Once you hit that 90% mark, it's going to be like the final fight pretty soon. So it seems like if blue team can't, win off of this round, or this fight right here that's going to break out soon, we'll just kind of see probably an easy point take for this map.
Yeah, but support ults are coming up for red team as blue team pushes in, and window used, but Kitsune as well, and Orbital Ray, I'm not sure why they would. Oh my goodness, everything is being used, and blue team will have to... Yep, blue team will win the fight with this, but they used 2 ultimates isn't bad, 2 for 2, and no support ults for red team coming up in the next fight. Blue team will have Orbital Ray for the push, but that puts red team on a little bit.
Here is looking in that the ultimate is coming in. It is going to be a Deadeye of Blade and a Terra Surge on the side of the red team. And just to counter, that's probably going to be maybe a Orbital if the Juno can charge it up in a Deadeye, but Deadeye can't really do much against the push on this side. As Pretz does use the Deadeye to kind of dissuade.
Oh my, picks off the support, and Bowl of Dog will pick up the other support, and it seems like, unless they find Kai with a massive pick on the cast, but yeah, no support left on the red team, and it is what it is. And it seems like they touch will be possible, but no other follow-up, and never mind. They will have to touch, but Kiriko maybe trying to stall and doing a really good job stalling, but it seems like that would not be enough, and objective secured by the blue team, 1-0.
Valiant effort by the red team to try to stall as long as possible. That Lucio Kiriko duo, jumping in there and trying to stall as long as possible. Once they get staggered, there's really, not much they can do to try to actually get off of that point, off of that touch. But we are going to be heading into the second point of the map. How do you feel about maybe comp changes you might want to see, or differences that might be coming into play here?
I'm not sure, because the BAP was kind of good, but the window didn't get that much value, and the Kitsune Rush seems like will work better with the Orisa as they push in, but it seems like the red team will opt in for Zarya, which is pretty good if she gets a lot of charge, and we'll see what happens this time, but On this point, people would like to play in the computer room in the beginning, and early trades by the red team, they will have a little bit more space to work with, but Orisa is stronger at taking space. But Phoenix and Preds will pick up both supports early as Lamp is used by blue team. And another pick onto the DPS, an early fight win for red team.
Really,
Oh my goodness.
is
Massive stagger as well, and
that's the whole squad off the beginning right there. That's kind of just showing the DPS kind of saying like, we are going to aim better than you, we're going to hit heads. Yeah, a couple early picks once the forts are down, it's kind of, you know, downhill from there, overextended.
Yeah, really, really unfortunate here, but as fortunate, a little bit more fortunate for red team, they do end up losing the fight early, so there won't be many percentages on blue team on the point, but they will have to give up a little bit more space as Zarya uses bubble, but they seems like they want to fall back onto point, and not much is going on. It's just a little bit of a poke and trade as both teams give and take space. A Bulldog will push in, but they will not find anything. This is just a classic brawl type of moment as Zarya will push in, but Bulldog will get the capacity on the other team. But oh, Terror Surge comes out. Oh my goodness. Blue team will just finish everyone off. Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of really showing what happens
Yeah.
when you do get that early damage, early picks, and it's not just the, you know, the early percent on the point, but it's also you see the Cass and the Orisa or Pretz and Bulldog getting their ultimates about 20% faster than the other team, where the red team Cass doesn't even have their ultimate up, and Pretz already used theirs.
A window early, and the match window will be used, and Lamp already used to save the Zarya, but Blade comes in. Oh my goodness. Everyone just falls, everyone just gets eaten by the DPS, and Lego Dude Man will get a double kill. Wow.
Yeah, it's just maybe the Zarya pick was chosen to try to counter the Genji, you know, just beaming through to deflect, but as they're saying, Phoenix is just kind of playing on a clinic with these blades, going in, dashing around the back line, and just getting the orbital right at the entrance.
With the gravitation will get most people, but that seems to have done it. Huge ult. One ultimate versus one support. They will get the point.
Maybe the blue team is thinking that, you know, it is worth just pushing the over forward to like, secure that 99% and just knowing that, you know, if they are going to get matched with ultimates and lose the fight overall, as they did happen, red team has the ultimates as blue team does have a little bit of an advantage in terms of, you know, getting a little bit of ult charge. Terra Surge already 80% charge on the side of a Bulldog. As the fight is breaking out, a little bit of poking back and forth, and we'll probably just see a little bit of trading just to carve up his ults.
Lamp will come out from blue team, but no kills just yet. Oh, massive dash, and nothing really happens, but window used to make a little bit of space, and red team is forced, but not much is gonna happen as red team just backs off, gives a little bit of space. The Bulldog will spin onto point, but oh, Deadeye does come out on the red side, but oh my goodness, yeah, close, but it is a 1-for-1 trade, but Lego Dude Man will find a kill onto Kai, and a Bulldog Terror Surge comes out on the Stanley, and Zarya seems like she would just have to fall as the rest of the team falls. And Lego Dude Man, wow, Baptiste. They actually recently changed Baptiste's recoil, so
yeah,
he will be getting massive. He will be dealing massive damage as Team 1 wins.
Oh, that's a pretty decisive map win from the side of the blue team right there on that first map. You know, we are seeing Phoenix with the play of the game. Let's see which one of his many blades is going to be.
Oh my!
It's not even a blade, that's just
okay, Terror Surge. Oh my god, massive shift damage, and wow, that's just wow, massive blade.
Genji slashing through the entire team, getting so much damage and so much value, forcing through, and just the general team fight in general. You see a lot of ults layered right there. You see Terror Surge get too, so just really great comboing and layering of the ults from both sides, and just happens that Phoenix is there with the blade to clean everything up for the blue team right there.
Yeah, it seems like we're running into a little bit of a DPS gap slightly, and we'll have to see if the red team DPS will turn up in the next map. But yeah, control point, Lee Jung, people do play Brawl a lot, so maybe it's just the team comp. Maybe one team is more comfortable with Brawl, and the other team, maybe they will have to change it up, run a different team comp.
Yeah, and definitely like, sometimes in these games, like maybe it is best to not maybe try to play the most meta or pro picks and just stick to something more comfortable, even if that is playing something like a Moira.
Yeah, Moira, Ball, Hog, do whatever you need.
Oh, a ball pick would go crazy here.
A
A
ball
ball pick
pick
would go
would go crazy.
insane.
I do would like to see the ball pick.
Yeah, maybe, the Genji mirror might not be exactly working out, or you could just try to, hard counter, shut down the DPS.
Yeah,
Maybe,
they could go poke if that's more comfortable, depending on the map. If we do end up picking like a sniper map, I guess we will have to see who has the better aim instead of who has a better Genji,
yeah,
which
and I
will be
do
a
believe we're going to push next. I think teams are going to be picking which maps that's going to be, but,
ah
I always love playing dive when I'm playing attacks on Plus. I'll see if, that diva, that monkey or Winston coming
yeah.
out. But so many different options to pick in this game and these team comps, so we'll just have to wait and see what the teams decide to cook up.
Wait, is it winner picks map?
Um,
Or I guess we'll
I don't
see.
know. I guess we'll figure it out.
Yeah. I wonder, but honestly, really good performance coming out of Lego Dude Man here. God Dude Man will be putting on a BAP clinic as he gets multiple kills. Many people don't know this, but support, not healer. He especially Baptiste, who is able to pump out a lot of damage, and I guess they're just not respecting him enough.
No, definitely, yeah. That recoil change, as you mentioned, just kind of makes all three of basketballs kind of shoot in a straight line. So hitting those triple dinks is going to be way easier than it was before, and just kind
Yeah,
of makes Bap his gun kind of like a mini laser just straight to the dome of the opponent.
exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, while we're still waiting on the next map to pull up, just want to remind everyone in the chat that you can write exclamation point Genji to get the link for the Genji student survey for a chance to win one of two Amazon gift cards. So do that today. They're one of our biggest sponsors just throughout the entire school year, and they want to continue to find ways to give back to the community. And so this is your chance to, get some of that money into your pockets, and also help our sponsor.
Yep. And also, thank you to Evermedia, Fantex, Sonic, Zotac Gaming, Ateo, and Genji. We love the sponsors. They gave us the prizes, and so people are incentivized to sign up. And obviously, the more people sign up, the more people that would know about the sponsors, and it's a win-win.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, just nowadays, how you feel about Overwatch in general? What do you like playing in the current meta and all that?
I think honestly, I like playing Brawl more. But I am more of a Brawl dive player, and New Queen Street, it is kind of a Brawl dive type of map, and we'll have to see what team goes what. And I guess Red Team, the Brawl Mirror didn't really work, but we'll have to see if they try it again, or maybe they'll opt in for dive or even poke. Poke could be good on this map.
No, I mean, I think I see a lot of like, Ash is on this map. He'll play Ash. He'll play, Pharah. Sometimes he will play that. This is a good ball map if they are gonna do it.
That is true. That is true. As we're
um,
heading into game, we'll see how about drafts they cook up.
yeah, I just want to see more, dynamic, exciting picks. I think it's always more interesting seeing things that might not necessarily be meta. But of course, whatever these teams decide is best to play and go for that win is what we're gonna see. And so we'll try to see what's gonna happen as they walk out of spawn shortly.
Me personally, I do not like this map very much. What about you?
Really, I mean, I think this is interesting. Well, I mean, I think push kind of sucks,
Yeah, yeah, not wrong,
but
but
I mean, I think we have seen a lot of interesting comps played in pro play here. We see that kind of like Widow Sombra with the
yeah,
Zenyatta and the oh yeah, Zen Brig.
yeah, Zen Brig. Last time there was a Zen Brig on this map. And speaking of Widow, Hydro 101 will take the Widow for now, and we'll see if this is an actual thing they're running.
I think it's even better now that Sombra has changed and kind of changed so drastically
yeah.
that you don't really need to worry about a Sombra, and they're also not running super, hard backline like disruptors. They do have that Genji still, but the only issue is I do think there's a lot of peel for that Widow, so getting into, that middle subway station above the map, or that tunnel where those Widows do generally like to set up early in this map is going to be kind of hard to keep as...
Yeah. Oh my, Phoenix with the massive deflect will pick off Kai as the teams will push up, and blue team will have to, red team will have to give up, but Hydra with a huge pick on the support. Wow, and blue team will end up getting high ground. And that will probably secure the robot for them, at least for the early bit. And Makamafi will get the massive pull. Oh, a Bullet Dog running kind of low, but he will have to back off a little bit as red team kind of has the control. And Kiriko TP in from the Lego Dude Man as Phoenix.
Huge Widow shot.
Oh my, Phoenix will find two. And the queens are still up, but oh, it seems like Makamafi will end up falling, and huge win by blue.
Yeah, and Hydra was able to find one headshot, but really this whole team comp revolving around the Widow is just making sure Widow gets those early picks and making sure these fights. When you're playing a Widow from the backline, your front brawl is essentially like a 5v4, so you really need to find some early value to make sure these fights are going your way. But without other threats going on, this Widow's gonna be kind of fighting to stay alive as well as finding shots at the same time, especially with Kai or Phoenix probably just looking to run into Widow's face whenever possible.
Yeah, and I think it's a little bit of a team combat issue as Kitsune Rush will come out to pick up Makima-fi. Lamp comes out from the red team, but that will be too little too late as another definitive fight win. And they will have to push up and massive staggers. I think it's a little bit of a team comp issue here because Baptiste Widow is a little bit off theme with what the Queen wants to do. The Queen wants to just get in there and really just in there like swimwear,
Yeah, I mean, we do see Hydra switch off of that Widow to a cast, which might be a little more, in line again with what you're saying with the team comps. I don't think, I think Bap is just a really solid pick all around that. Might also be a counter pick as Orbital is going through, this fight's going through, but Phoenix, dash reset after dash reset, killing two. Not gonna feed that Knight Orbital back from the side of the blue team, and well, that will be a pretty clean, at least, fight win, or at least pushing back the red team. The other issue is that they're gonna have forward spawn here with hitting that checkpoint. They're gonna continue to push, no tank, just the 2 DPS trying to make the way. Oh, they're chasing Lego Dude down, Lego Dude falls. And they're fighting inside the little spot right there, and we'll see if they can actually take down the Junker. They will, so pushing it back. So we do see a nice fight win, maybe off the tail of, switching out that Widow. Ooh, Stanley does get picked off by Fred, maybe an overextension. Kai, that's the backline Blade.
Out, but that Blade was a little, hee-hee-hee-ha, you know what I mean, but NT by Kai. Oh, massive pick by a Bowl of Dog. He will pick up the Cassidy. Lamp does come out late, but both queens have the Carnage, but it seems like Makima-fi will fall.
And that's a little painful just off to the tail end of a first fight win on the red team. Just maybe a little bit of overextension. Stanalaway on that Lucio again, kind of caught out immediately after that fight win by Pretz, and the team kind of just dives in one by one, where I really think regrouping with the late and I in the back.
Queen all comes out, no cleanse, but they won't find any picks, but massive damage done nonetheless as Phoenix does Blade to finish everyone off. Wow.
Yeah, it really does feel like these Phoenix Blades just, that's kind of how you want to be using those Blades, right? The team, major cooldowns down, right? The team is half, they're just not looking at you, and then you clean up in the back. Window does come out for them to kind of make a last stand. They are going to need to contest. Pretz Bedeye does catch Stanley in the back. Kalkara killing Pretz. Phoenix, again with a big deflect, killing one more in the back. Yeah, seems like
red team will be able to hold. Oh, JK, never mind, as blue team is inching the robot towards victory. Stanley will have the touch, but no beat to sustain, and will just get picked off. And oh my, it is absolute domination by the blue team as we see here. The ball will end up swapping to touch, but we will see if it's enough. Ball is still alive, so it seems like the red team will have another touch, but no ultimates coming out from either team. And oh, orbital strike does come out, but seems like yeah, seems like no ultimates for red team, and they just GG.
Yeah, just another huge win for the blue team right there. Kind of curious to see who's going to get the play. I feel like there's a lot of big impact plays. I mean, it is going to be a bowl of dog on the Junker Queen. Probably hitting that massive carnage in that last fight. Right here. I think they might have hit like actually 4 or 5 people just all alone. And you see Phoenix just, you know, wreaking havoc in the back. You know, even if it wasn't cleansed or no one actually died from the immediate carnage, you know, that big purple on everyone and just being half health just allows Phoenix to capitalize really well.
Yeah, might have been an issue with the support. If you are gonna play Queen, or if you know the enemy team is gonna play Queen, you might want to invest in playing a Kiriko with the cleanse. The Suzu will be able to help massively against the Carnage, but yikes, maybe their support player is more comfortable on BAP, and that's just unfortunate because the Queen ultimate, but maybe red team will opt into playing a more poke comp with Sigma, and so they do like the Widow, so Sigma, I guess Widow will be able to come out, but I guess the tank is Jaups, I guess, is more comfortable on Brawl, maybe, so
yeah. I mean, I think with the Widow, again, I really like those really big disruptive comps, you know, kind of running maybe like a Sombra or a Tracer alongside that Widow hitting that, you know, Briggs and Widow core with the like something like a ball just to disrupt in the front line, just to make sure people kind of misposition and have Widow capitalize off of that. But you know, maybe we are gonna stick to something a little more, you know, brawl intensive, in which case I think something like an Ash would still be really helpful. You know, Bob is really a game, you know, game decider in a lot of, or fight decider in a lot of situations.
yeah, the massive slam into a lot of picks is available if they do pick ball, but not a lot of people can pilot ball. Not me, at least. Certainly not me.
Yeah, we do see that the tanks are electing to kind of mirror each other's matchups. I mean, not sure if it was something that they kind of agreed upon beforehand, but you know, first map they went, first map they went Ursa, and then now they switched to Junker. So yeah, maybe they just feel like, you know, getting into each other's faces, brawling each other out is kind of something they want to do. In which case, you know, even like something like a Mei could be really helpful, just to split up sight lines and just make the brawl a little more, you know, even more chaotic and more disorganized. I think really cutting off the support sight lines, especially with the red team running a lot of BAP, a Mei could really just disrupt his plans. If you know, not if they're on the right position. So yeah, I think these Juno ults are getting so much value. Um, yeah, I think we are going to have a little bit of a bathroom break from other players, so it'll be, you know, kind of sitting tight for a little bit. But
once again, thank you to our sponsors, Evermedia, Fantech, Seasonic, Zotac Gaming, Ateo, and Genji.
Yeah, we got to be quick on these sponsor shoutouts just so we get, you know, full stream visibility.
Yeah, as quick as the Phoenix's blades. I think it is a little bit of a DPS gap, if I do have to say, sadly. And let's see if red team can match the aggression and maybe fight back and grab a map.
I think really just, I mean, with Phoenix doing so good, maybe a Brig coming out just as the main support might be really helpful. I think Brig Juno is a very strong just support duo to be running in general. Even with, I think Brig health packs getting a slight nerf, it's not like Juno's outputs could be, you know, impacted too heavily by that. I think just, you know, Orbital Ray is just such a strong ultimate. Is really kind of, a lot of these fights are just kind of decided by who times their orbital better. It's just kind of like having a team-wide like Zen ult along with a window on everyone. It's just so strong, especially in these like brawl matchups, right? And the Junker gets so much value, especially when you're running that Junker duo. You know, I mean, if you hit the purple, it's just so many things to think about, so many ults layered, really making these, matches exciting. Even though the scoreline might not indicate so, I think there are a lot of good fights coming in these matches. And
Yeah,
that last point hold on the push map was going on for a while. I mean, it's kind
yeah,
of
it was.
without like actually that last orbital. I mean, it was gonna be really hard, but kind of last orbital on
Yeah.
that with the lost daggers coming out, just kind of impossible to fight through. But
Yeah, because blue team did commit a lot of ults to end up pushing the robot there, and it was so close for red team to be able to firm up the ults, but ultimately, I think yeah, the fights are actually pretty close, but it seems like red team is just missing maybe some little parts to their game plan, which lets blue team come out with a slight edge on top. But I think it is pretty close, and red team does have a chance to come back and win, especially if they capitalize sometimes on some blue team's mistakes. And it seems like we are ready to go into King's Row.
classic map all the way from Overwatch 1 days back to the days of that Zarya Ryan, and now
Oh my.
maybe we'll see like I feel like a lot of people
Run
do
mirror?
like Ryan mirrors on this map
Yeah.
particularly, right? I mean that first
Yeah.
point just such a slap fest at the front.
Yeah,
But
for real.
I mean every other rank game I play on this map, the tank is like the tank goes Ryan mirror question mark, and then no one
Yeah.
listens, and then they flame each other. But
Yeah. I've actually encountered this in ranked before. So our tank was like rank mirror or Rhine mirror, please, please, and ended up locking in Malga.
it's interesting actually. Haven't seen much Malga. I know a lot of people kind of I'm guilty of desperation swapping to Malga and my team's
No, real.
behind.
Me too, honestly. But the death ball is pretty entertaining to watch, and I do want to see maybe Circuit Royale come out with the Malga, because we do, little do people know, have a secret strategy for attacking on Circuit Royale in the Overwatch esports team. Make sure to check that out if you're interested in playing Overwatch esports.
Oh yeah, they're taking a little bit of a little stroll through King's Row.
Yeah.
A little behind the points, so you're just gonna be kind of tracking around the path line, but
Beautiful scenery though, London.
it actually never occurred to me that it is London. But we do see Hydro back on that Widow, like you said. It is going to be not a Ryan Mirror, but a Ryan Zarya, so two old companions of Overwatch 1 fighting each other out. Actually, we're going to see a lot of comp variation here. We are seeing that Mei popping out with that Pharah, so playing double projectile, but they are going to be running an Echo on Pretz on the blue team, so might be hard to catch out, depending on how good Pretz is at piloting in the sky. Never mind, Hydro back on that Widow. Let's see if find that opening pick from that top perch. First shot comes out, it's a whiff.
Oh, the red team will come out with a Reinhardt into Zarya, and Kai would just walk up to point. Massive purple comes out, but Kretz will find the pick on the Widow, but Magma Fee will end up finding the tank as Kretz kills the support on the other team, and they seems like have flipped the point a little bit, and Ryan left alone a little bit as not much support will be given to the Reinhardt. It is a little bit hard for Ryan to play because Ryan requires a lot of care if I guess attacking first point. But I do know that Kai is a Ryan player actually, so we'll have to see a Bulldog versus Kai here.
Yeah, sloppy off that Zarya kind of instantly. Ooh, Ryan is getting a little low in the back, videos coming out, but we will see this kind of mirror playing out. Lamp does come out. Ryan slap each other, both of them super low. Hydra does fall playing that Ashe, swapping to like 3 different characters already. Going to see if
playing a little bit of a mystery hero here. But, Ryan will be pushed back. Genji dash in, finds a pick on the Magma feet, as Ryan just can't do much besides hold shield.
it's just, they had the red team had such a good opening push, but with no support, so it was just unable, and Ryan getting kind of kicked down. Really showing the value of BAP, being able to like, there's kind of like a third DPS in certain situations,
Yeah.
Not necessarily focusing on just healing.
Yeah, Lamp pumping out healing on the Reinhardt. Oh, wow, Prince with a flank, but Nano will be able to keep up high, but he receives no healing as the orbital ray is kind of far, but there will be 2 Reinhardts on the point. turbo charge in, and they will just finish red team off. What can I say? That's unlucky because that's just 2 Rhines versus 1. Like, what can you do?
Yeah, it's just really difficult and just, you know, kind of desperation orbitals in the back, not hitting the player of note, which would be Kai. Kai still holding to the shatter. Both Rhines with that shatter actually going to be kind of staring each other down. You know,
we'll have to see
behind their
who's
shield.
the better main tank here. Oh! A Bullet Dog will find the pin onto the Mei with a shatter, but Kai does block the shatter, so I guess kind of not really a main tank diff, MTD, but
it's like partial. I mean, still hitting one with that just kind of killed any chance of a push coming out. And Kai really holding onto their shatter, not finding a good opportunity. And they don't really have a huge shatter!
And the lamp will come out, but the backline will not die as Kai a little bit overextending, but does find the pin on a Bowl of Dog. But Window and Blade comes out as a Blizzard comes out for the red team, but oh my goodness, everything is being used. But once again, the Genji Blade. Stanley does end up finding a trade back onto the Genji, but too little too late as Lego Dude Man and the Juno Hidden Tortoise. Sorry, my eyesight is pretty bad, but they will live and they will hold on to the point.
That was just an absolutely massive play, but clutch lamp coming out, buying just enough time, so even though Kai does hit that pin on the Ryan, Window does come out, and I really like the Blizzard location, just kind of cutting off Blizzard value as, in the left side of the tower. Just a little bit of brawl pick out, 1 for 1 so far. Yeah. But they're just gonna reposition likely. They're gonna have a little bit of spawn advantage, so let's see if they can brawl it out right here. Orbital does come out.
Welcome to Orbit. Oh, as a shatter kind of misses, but Kai will get the pick and Kai will go crazy in the backline. Wow, that's point, I think.
And I do believe that should be the points. You know, they're just gonna now push forward, making sure no one can come and kind of stall any longer. They are already at overtime though, so kind of they're slight stall from Pretz hitting a double bomb satchel in, but not gonna do too much right there. Just kind of a little bit of a showboating.
We will see a little bit of a rat gaming from Pretz with the Junkrat, but at least he's not on the Echo hissing at the enemy team.
Yeah, and just, you know, we do switch off of the Mei onto maybe back to that Genji Beer. Let's see if they're able to, and you know, Nano Blade is such a strong combination and being able to just kind of wreak havoc, but we'll see. There's also a huge purple back there from Kalkara on that when
as the shatter gets blocked. Unlucky, but Kai will find the pin as he pushes up, makes space for his team, and massive purple, and I think Ryan might be the Phoenix will find the pick as Ryan overcommits on the enemy Ryan, and Window is up for the Baptiste, and maybe we'll get a massive Window fire strike, but no, Blade comes out from Phoenix, gets 2 again, gets 3. Wow, Phoenix Shimada, I should say. My goodness. He is Genji, what can I say? Wait, that wasn't even a Blade. Wait,
no, that was a straight up just dash reset to dash reset. I mean,
Prince will get picked by the Machina feet with a deflect. I wonder who shot at Machina feet, but Lamp or a Window comes out and maybe a Fire Strike. No, Fire Strike does not pick anyone off, but Window will make a lot of space.
There's just like so many ults coming out here on the side of Lucy. They have 4 ults up. They just use the Window. I mean, maybe the point of the game right now for Red Team is just, you know, Nano Ryan pushing forward. I think they just need to try to get as much space as possible. Actually, they are pushing really far forward.
Will fall. That is massive picks. They will get a lot of car progress, and I think they will end up pushing it close to the capture point as they take a little bit more space. And 3 on cart, yep. But Orbital Ray coming up for both teams. We'll have to see who has the better orbit, but 4 ultimates for blue versus the almost 4 from red.
It's finished 4 for 4, but you know, I think being down. Early
Orbital Ray comes out both team on both sides, but the Reinhardt will end up charging the other Reinhardt, and Shatter kind of not working out. But the blade, it's really just Phoenix Shimada. But not enough.
I mean, Hydro staying in the back, gang. So that tire.
The tire, but they will end up capping. But yeah, Hydro 101 with the Cassidy dinking heads playing Kovacs here, and Pretz will walk in for no reason. Question mark, question mark. Let's question mark ping him, but Obola Dog
Oh my
will get
god.
snapped.
Huge sweep.
But they will not get the pick, but maybe they will. Genji and Ryan just going in there. Lego Doomman is
All
a
the way,
little
just
bit caught
touching
out.
Swan Door all the way back there, just kind of slapping everyone around, and Makuyafi just right up there. Ooh, I think a dash forward would actually just killed both of them right there, kind of getting cold feet and then backing up.
Yeah,
But ooh, huge just off angle coming into the side, trying to get a big deflect and dash out. Ooh.
Oh my, dashes into the Fire Strike. How unlucky. Or maybe Obolodog planned that, but massive shatter. Oh my goodness. And I think that's a pretty good hold as massive sleep as he saves the Reinhardt, but Reinhardt will charge in, but falls off, but gets picked. Not sure why the Reinhardt decided to press the turbo shift button, but you know, NT, and he almost does get the charge actually, so nice little gambit there by the Reinhardt, but it seems like blue team will hold on as another attempt comes out with Orbital Ray from red team.
Yeah, Orbital Ray and Nano up, I think only a window to counter. They actually can try to make a push to get it all the way. Window coming out just to kind of dissuade them from pushing forward, but they are pushing right past that window. Nano on the Reinhardt. We may be seeing that Orbital come out soon, and I think they are just going to squad wipe here, even they did use Orbital actually, but I think they can try to make this push forward.
We'll see if
someone's
blue
going
team
to have
can
to touch,
hold.
but I don't think they can because they didn't switch off to anything that could reach the cart in time. Ooh.
Pretz will be able to get the touch, but is there any follow-up? Doomfist swap will come out, but Deadeye does zone the team from touching, but Orbital Ray will end up coming out. Ryan does get pretty low, and Phoenix Blade. We'll see if he can be the difference maker, and wow. Did they see 9? Wait. What happened?
Did they cap?
No,
they
ran out of time.
They reverse it.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. They had they actually had like 0.1 meters left to cap.
Yeah. So, I mean, pretty much a 3-point cap. Like, I think the only difference is if blue team.
Well, if blue team does, cap all 3, it will be just game.
It will be GG. But I mean
now it's really up to red teams to just kind of try to hold back as long as possible.
The Rymir does seem to have been working out for them, though. They do push the cart pretty far. It's damn near on 3, and the ball pick will come out from blue. Interesting. Ball and Widow. What a rat composition, but Hydra will be on the Bastion. Bastion against Ball, I guess. Bastion does will be able to shred Ball pretty well, and Pharah.
It will be a Pharah, not a Bastion. We'll see kind of how actually.
We'll see, because Pharah is pretty good on this map, I guess. People do play Pharah, but no Pharah Mercy. But it will be a nice showing if Hydroid does end up dominating the opposition. Can we play out this BO5 for fun, or is it not in the cards?
I mean, Pretz does take a little. Okay, well,
Fire Strike on to Pretz. Wow. Pretz doing a little funny there as he gets picked off, but it is in spawn, so I guess it's okay. We'll see if he goes back on the Widow. He does stay on the Widow, and he is perched up on the top, waiting for a pick. But a little bit of a Rhine trade, classic Rhine trade at the gate.
Could be a lot of, fighting back and forth, fighting up those ults.
Ooh, Shatter already comes out from Kai, but will not find anyone. But he does charge and does not find anyone, but he does safely back up the point. But Makuyafi will fall. It's Phoenix again with the massive picks, and I guess it doesn't really matter because red team is just better.
Good first hold. I mean, we will have to see what's Ooh, and Pretz just dancing
doing
in the back.
Doing a little haha flank, but he will not find anyone. I think he's doing a little funny here. What is he doing?
He's trying to reenact some OWCS like RP Saya player, flank on the backline type of play, but that kind of needs your team to be alive for it to happen. So we'll kind of see. Dog does have that Shatter up, and
Shatter will get blocked as a Nano Rhine pin, and it seems like that's it for Ebola Dog. Kai gets a massive double. Orbital Ray comes out, but maybe a little bit of a overheat use, but Poison Mine will find Stanley, and yeah,
No,
that seems
I
like
do think that Stanley is, you know, a little too light on the trigger with that orbital. I do think they didn't need that orbital to win that fight. And I think that having it up to counter the blue team's incoming orbital is going to be pretty crucial. It might be actually something that decides this next fight. For the point.
Orbital Ray comes out early as they try to push in, but Shatter will go on to the Lego Doomman, but blue team is relatively healthy as tank falls for red team, and they just W key. Wow.
Yeah, I guess said, just not having anything to counteract the orbital and just you know having the team. I mean, Bulldog just walking forward with that orbital, making sure that all that damage is coming in, and also you know just
Infraside
diff to die.
Yep, massive infraside coming out from Pretz, I guess, scouting out the opposition. But yeah, like you said, it is a little bit of a support diff, but Window is still available for blue team. Maybe they will get a Window Fire Strike going. I would like to see a Window Fire Strike pick, but that requires a lot of coordination, but...
Well, another Venom Mine kill on Pretz.
Barrage comes out
coming in, just hitting the lamp.
Wow. Honestly, pretty close game, as it is kind of even as they're just in... Oh, Maki... sorry. Cal will overextend a little bit, and it's Phoenix. Like, Phoenix is just him, I guess. He's just big blade energy. Like, what can I say? As blue team will end up W-keying at the red team with the blade. Wow, they don't even need Nano, but Nano Blade is coming up for blue. Another support ult too, and Shatter. So we'll see if red will be able to recontest and reassert their position onto the cart so that blue team will not be able to push further, but Hydroid takes off Widow. Wow.
I just think that red team is trying to, you know, just ramp up the aggression just to try to, you know, buy as much time as possible, because they know that they are going to need to run this clock down to even get a win. They can't let them push. Oh, big picks coming in from the front. They're overextending all the way into their base, and they're killing 3. No ults even. They have 4 ults up. Kai's, you know...
Kai, as Kai charged back from his completion of the side quest of touching spawn, but the Pharah spam against the spawn is just so annoying. TBH, I would not want to be on the receiving end of that.
Yeah, I just think all these ults coming up does mean that they have, you know, a pretty good chance in this next fight. And a big Shatter coming out.
With a Shatter, Kai will end up getting the pin, but he will not be healthy enough, and Phoenix gets 2 again. Wow, but Makimafi will come out with a blade. Can he pick up the Baptiste? No, he cannot, but... Ooh, kind of an unfortunate fight loss for red team, as no Nano will be gone onto the Genji blade, but they do still have both support ults and Barrage. I would like to maybe see a flank Barrage come out from Hydroid. If I were him, I would solo ult the Genji. TBH if Genji has no deflect, because the Genji is massive. And oh, the 360 Shatter comes out from a Bulldog as he gets purpled and will fall, but he asserted his dominance. What can I say?
I mean, that was a really good turbo coming out on the side of, you know, Hakmara, and we are seeing a Nano Genji, no blade.
Wow. As Makimafi whiffs a bunch of his shurikens, and he will end up falling.
That was a little awkward, but we do see an overall fight win on the red team. I mean, I think
fight win.
Phoenix is alive somewhere, but it'll be overall a good outcome. I mean, they have just over a minute-ish, I'd say. Hard to tell with the overlay, but this is what they're going to need to do to try to squeak this victory out. I mean, try to force overtime on the second point, get some desperation, and just kind of continue to have ult advantage. I mean, they only have Barrage left, and they're already going to be going into a Window and a Blade. So we'll see if Phoenix can kind of get this out. Window coming out right now.
Goes through, but massive purple onto the Reinhardt, but Phoenix Blade, wow. Phoenix does have the Blade. Lego Doomman running a little bit low as Makimafi will pick him off, and that seems like just a fight win for blue team as they will push the car onto the final checkpoint. Stanley just chilling there. They will stagger him a little bit. Unfortunate, and that seems like they will be able to push the cart past the first corner. Perhaps. Makimafi will find the pick onto Widow, but it is still a little bit in the neutral stage. Pharah spam comes in onto the cart.
Yeah, not too sure what happened with that barrage. I know that Hydra did use it, but got no value out of it. Not really sure where he was shooting it into. I think that a good time barrage is really what they needed to maybe counteract anything that they're trying to get going. But reality is that they capped the point, and now they're going to have to brawl here.
Shatter will get blocked, but doesn't matter. Kai will get the charge, but ooh, a late nade coming in from Ana. It will not end up saving Kai, but Makamafi picks off Preds. Massive JK, not a massive shatter. Just a shattering the floor, showing the floor what's up.
Yeah, and as they come around this last corner, I mean, it's going to be the final stretch, and they do have a lot of time. It's not like they're pressed for overtime in this situation, like as Red Team was in this position last map. And Orbital does come out.
Yeah, counter Orbital comes out, but a little bit late.
I think, counter Orbital all the way to the side of the map. Not really sure where that was going. I think that this will kind of just be pushed to completion, and we'll see a win coming in pretty soon here.
Can they touch? Kai does get the touch, but will get mounted in front of the window, and it seems like that will be it. Massive dominance from blue team. Wow.
Yeah, and so, you know, we're gonna see this final play of the game. Phoenix here.
Another Phoenix play of the game. Wow. Yo, we need this guy on our team, not gonna lie. Oh my, we do need a Genji player. Our
one blade,
resident...
dash, blade, dash, kill, blade, blade. Okay.
Impressive. Our resident Genji player did retire as he graduated, so hey, hit us up, Phoenix. We need you.
For sure, and congratulations to the blue team for taking home the Overwatch 2 finals, you know, taking it down in a 3-0 fashion. Not dropping a single point even, so, you know, absolute show of dominance over here. Congratulations. And so as we, you know, begin to close out, pretty incredible series, just once again, shout out to our sponsors, Aver Media, Fantex, Seasonic, Zotac Gaming, Ateo, and Genji. Once again, Genji is the person providing the PCs for our main stage, and they will be giving away 2 Amazon gift cards to those who fill out the student survey. Again, that student survey is closing today, so make sure you fill it out by writing !Genji in the chat for the link to that form. So yeah. Thank you for having us. I'm Ethan, and
I'm Mike.
And yeah, thank you for having us, and have fun, and look forward to the other games showing later today. I think we're having League of Legends finals and Valorant, so
yeah. I will be watching out for those. And if you're watching online, make sure to join us if you're available in person. We are in Corwin Pavilion.
Yep, and that's like next to Yusen, if you know where that is.
Yeah, I think that's like around, if you're a freshman, that's around where you picked up your ID card, I think.
That is
right?
where you pick up your ID card.
Yeah. It's like around where you pick up your ID card. Come, hang out. We have a lot of events going on, so yeah.
Yep.
Meet people.
So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next stream. Bye.
Goodbye.